first thing that you want to think about is a drop in RO count should mean one thing. And it usually doesn't because we're not thinking this way. But if you think this way now, it will mean this one thing. And that is that when the RO count drops, your average per ticket should go up.
Just makes more sense.
So if we get good at selling alignments and tires and our inspections and our systems and our processes now, then we will be okay when the ROs drop because we'll be making more per customer. And some of these things that we're going to talk about are going to help with that. Like we dramatically see an increase in average per ticket when a couple of these things happen. But you want to focus on your systems and your average per customer before you focus on RO count. How good are your systems and what's the outcome of your systems? Do you have a high average per RO? Are you selling what's needed to be sold? Are we inspecting and are we converting on those? All those things that increase our sales per ticket. The second thing is start thinking now about valeting cars, going to pick them up, and mobile service. More and more, we're having clients having a ton of success with mobile service. Do you want to speak to that?
Yeah.
This is something you're really excited about.
Yeah, so I think mobile service is the wave of the future, and I think that it was maybe 2 episodes we had a... it was
2 episodes ago?
2 episodes ago. It was in the news
I
about...
can't remember what happened yesterday.
Oh, I've got a little library
Photograph.
in the noggin. But we were talking about a company that was mobile tire service, and I think those things are kind of taking off. But the thought of for a customer that we can come to them, because I mean, think about it. Like, let's go crazy. Worst case scenario. Let's say that gas is $12 a gallon. Like literally, someone's contemplating whether or not they should drive to a point. So why not take that away from them and make it really, really easy? I think mobile service, for the most part, there's so many things you can do out in the field that would just make people's lives easier and endear them to you, right?
Yeah.
So I think that there's that going on. But essentially, it's just saying how easy can we make it for our customers to do business with us?
Yeah, and whether you're running a heavy-duty truck service department or car, Toyota, Nissan, whatever, the key to mobile service is you believing in it, not whether it works or not. Because I've literally been in truck dealerships that say that it can work and it's working incredibly well, and ones that say that it can't work and it's not working. And same thing with car dealerships in the sense like there's a Honda store. Honda comes out with a bunch of recalls. They decide to start, because they can't handle the capacity, doing mobile service to do recalls. And then they learn that customers love it and they can, do a lot that way. And so it's just believing that it can work and not throwing the baby out with the bathwater that makes it successful. So keep that in mind.
Yeah. I would say, though, this doesn't happen all the time, but I think that truck is actually doing a better job of adopting that.
Yeah. But there are still some that, like, just kind of like the guy that was like, we don't sell tires. We don't sell tires. Ow.
That's about how hard that was.
Okay, next thing. And I know most service managers don't think this way, but it's going to flip. And in the future, you're going to want to identify yourself as a marketer. You want to start understanding how to market, social media, how to control a narrative and put a message out there that isn't just buy 3 tires, get 1 free. But really how to tell a story, how to separate yourself in social media from everybody else. I'm spending a ton of time on this in our so we're redoing Service Manager University on our platform, and I'm spending a ton of time on marketing because I know that that's going to be something that is really, really important in the future. And you want to start identifying yourself as a marketer. And just because you haven't had to up until now doesn't mean that it isn't a good idea in the future. Because if you're effective on social media, there's no easier way to build a tribe of loyal customers than by, being the leader of that tribe on social media.
Great.
and understanding how to do that. So think of yourself as a marketer. And then, under marketing, like reminder letters. Are you doing reminder calls, emails, postcards? Like just one thing isn't going to work, right? What are you doing with your inactive customers? And then when you talk about inactive customers, one thing I want you to really think about is when customers are driving less, they're not due for less service. They're just programmed that service is on miles, not time. So you're going to have to do an extra good job of reminding them that it's time and mileage. So you want to start reminding customers that they need an oil change on time just as much as mileage, and conditioning them and getting them to think that way, but you need to educate them. And that's part of marketing. It's controlling a narrative and telling a story. And so that's going to be a big key to your success going forward. The next one is batteries, tires, alignments, fuel system, like really hitting the things that drive traffic and matter, right?
And especially right now, like if you can't explain the benefits of an alignment in a fuel system and what it does for fuel economy, like who's not paying attention to ways to save gas? That's shooting fish in a barrel.
And so all of your systems need to get better, like making an appointment, the process of write-up, pickup, all of those are going to contribute to your retention and customers wanting to come back. So every customer you touch today is an opportunity to make sure they come back in the future. You have home field advantage. It's just, what are your systems doing? What's the outcome of your current, as they would say in Canada, process?
Nice process.
And then the last one we have is events. Like
so cool.
Service clinics, events, any excuse to get customers to come in and see your service department in a different light than just oil changes and spark plugs.
Yep.
Like connecting with them on a different level, having, guest speakers come in, having events, art shows, wine tasting. There's nothing better than getting them a little liquored up and then going for a test drive.
That's right.
I'm joking. Do not do that. That's not legal. That was totally a joke. But having events and, collaborating with other businesses in your market also, but clinics, events, that sort of thing. Big
You're going to
part
have
of it.
a live music event with the Cannibal Cranium Crushers.
Yeah, have them come.
How'd that go over?
Yeah. Ooh, sales would go crazy.
If
People
not,
would be like, whatever it takes, just make it stop. Whatever it takes, I'll buy.
At the very least, it would be
Can you align it twice?
right? At the very least, it'd be an increase in the amount of assault with bodily intent or bodily harm intention
Yeah.
cases.
Kind of in closing here too, I want to say that there's a lot of you out there that are going to try to navigate this on your own. And that's okay, but you don't have to. We have a community here and we have a lot of talented managers in our group, a lot of talented coaches, and we have fresh ideas all the time that not only will work, but they'll just inspire you that there's new ways of doing things and you're not alone, right? Because the worst thing is to try to navigate this and learn the hard way and feeling like it's just you against the world. That is not the case. So, should you feel that way, reach out and let's have a conversation. But our coaching group is as much a community as it is a coaching group.
Yeah.
We learn from our clients and share those ideas as much as, what we already know. It's definitely a two-way stream and you're not alone. So don't go at it if you feel that way. Get in our community and, let us help inspire you and help you see things in a more positive light, because it is getting bleaker and bleaker, but there's a lot of people taking advantage of the opportunity. Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.